Officers observed the suspect pacing inside the store with a gun in his hand.
A deadly end to an hours-long standoff with Austin police in southeast Austin. Officers say an armed man barricaded himself inside a gas station before he was shot by police.
Officers observed the suspect continuing to pour lighter fluid all over the inside of the store with a lighter in his hand. He knew there was another person inside the store.
Overnight, Austin police gave that update on what happened inside and outside of that gas station.
So it happened at a gas station off of Salt Springs Drive and Thaxton Road. Officers noticed a stolen car in the area and followed the driver into the store. And that's where we find KVUE's Eric Pointer. So Eric, what's been happening this morning?
So Rob and Yvonne, we're getting a closer look at the tools that officers use during this SWAT standoff as they're doing their cleanup. They're moving a lot of things around. There's still a lot of activity here this morning. We've seen some officers pull up. We've seen them going in and out of the store. We still see SWAT vehicles here. So again, definitely a lot of action, a lot of movement from what we've seen so far this morning. Now, again, this did happen yesterday at around 12:30 in the afternoon when officers did spot that stolen car that pulled into this gas station here. They say that the suspect got out of the car, went into the store, and they followed that suspect and noticed that they had a gun. Officers told the suspect to drop the gun, but the suspect refused. That's when officers backed out of the store and they initiated the SWAT response and say that the suspect was armed and barricaded themselves in the store. An employee escaped the store and reported that another employee was trapped inside. More officers got to the scene. The suspect was seen, like we mentioned, like you heard earlier, pacing around with that lighter fluid. And they believe that they were becoming suicidal. The hostage negotiator made contact, and the negotiator tried to get the suspect to come out peacefully, but the suspect refused, threatened violence towards officers, and then confirmed that he knew that there was still an employee inside the store. Now, our crews were at the scene, and we spoke to the man who escaped. He owns the taco restaurant inside the gas station, and he says that he heard gunshots and immediately started recording.
The biggest thing I was worried about when I didn't see him was that he had gotten shot, and that's what the gunshot was. So I didn't know for a while until we got a hold of the store owner to get on his live feed, and he was able to see Ricky locked safely in the office.
Now, the incident went on for several hours. The suspect shot at officers multiple times, continued to pour lighter fluid, and was seen holding a lighter. Officers tried to find a safe way to get that trapped employee out. They determined there was no safe way. That's when officers threw a pepper bomb in the store. The suspect still would not drop the gun and come out. Officers then saw the suspect making a Molotov cocktail where they put lighter fluid in a container with a rag, and that's when they said that that Molotov cocktail posed a deadly threat to that employee who was trapped inside. So at 4:50, officers fired shots at the suspect. The employee was taken out safely. The suspect was then taken to the hospital and pronounced dead. And now we know that other than that death, no one else was injured. And we also know that there was a lot of body camera footage from officers who were investigating this and aerial footage that officers will be releasing in about 10 business days. And that officer who fired the shots, who was with APD for 16 years, that officer has been now placed on administrative duty as they conduct their investigations. Rob, Yvonne.